First season of the Celebrities Traitors, basically the UK celebrity version of the Traitors, has just started. And these are my faithfuls to watch. Right now, my faithfuls to watch are my first faithful to watch is Tom. He's been a bit messy. He's come out the gate quite bold. He's not afraid to throw out theories there. And I think he's definitely going to be someone who is very vocal at the roundtables. I think him, and if he does do that, then there could potentially be a target on his back, whether that's from the traitors or whether that's from, if he gets theories wrong and people go with him and, somebody wrongfully gets banished. And if a faithful gets banished, people might be looking at him crazy. He might be fighting for his life at the round table for making a mistake. I think that's going to be quite interesting. Another faithful to watch, I think, is Nico. I think he would be an obvious choice for a traitor because he's a prankster. I think he went in here thinking there's going to be an older crowd and people might not know who he is, but people do know who he is. People know he's a prankster. People know he's a wind-up merchant. So when it comes down to, they don't have much to go off with, they will turn to stereotypes and they'll be like, well, he's a prankster. The producers would think he would be a perfect traitor, so it must be him. Like, it's clearly a young person, so maybe it's him. He's definitely going to be a suspect. At one point, he's behaving quite smart, going under the radar. He's not being the funny man that we know him to be. He's here to win this Manyans. So I think he's definitely someone to watch. And I think, he has thrown out some good theories out here. He knows that there's going to be at least one young person. Can he figure out who it is? And if he does figure it out, what is he going to do with that information? I think it's going to be quite interesting to see his conduct at the roundtables. Another faithful to watch, I think, is Ruth. I think she could potentially play a very smart game. I think she is going to, she said she's not the most personal person, but she said she's going to make more of an effort. But I think she's definitely been lying low. Maybe is going to be one of the ones that are more of an observer. She's definitely already making alliances out here. I think she's definitely going to be an interesting character. Another faithful to watch, I think, would be Claire, just because she's already in it. She's made herself look very guilty. She's going to be fighting for her life at the round table. I want to see if she can handle the heat. And then another faithful to watch, I think, is going to be Charlotte. If she doesn't get murdered, I think she's definitely going to be someone who people aren't sure about because she's an activist, she's a singer. She has a kind soul and you can see that, but will people think that it's an act? And will that put heat on her at the round table? I think she's someone potentially who could be scapegoated, be fighting for her life, and then be banished, found out to be a faithful, and everybody feel bad. But I guess we'll have to see. Who are your faithfuls to watch? Let me know.